I was telling him, like yesterday I woke up, I felt like somebody had just beaten me from my neck up, just sore all over.
You don't sleep well? Or
Don't sleep well.
You find yourself waking up like your teeth close together? Yeah, so you'll see that you'll find that you'll have less of that.
No room.
Everything leans into itself. Right where my thumb is. So put your finger where my thumb is. And go ahead.
1, 2 seconds now. Swing right. I know it's big. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Awesome.
So that's exactly what's supposed to happen. Well, that's why when you record them, you want to make sure that they actually bring their corner teeth together, so that you can really see that they don't open their mandible and miss their back teeth.
Okay.
You can see where the C-line belongs, and then you see where there's hyperactivity for a short period of time in the three muscles. The right temple is the longest period of hyperactivity.
1, 2, now the left. And open. Beautiful. Well, she's going left here.
She's going left.
Yep. What do you see?
Working side group function, lingual to lingual context. Anything down on the lingual is going to be frictional. Still hangs around a little bit too much. Looks like the working side group function comes back, but that could be premolar occlusion too. You see it's present and then it rises and it drops and comes back. The balancing side drops out pretty good. The C to D, 0.4 and 0.6, so this is probably, the left side is probably still a little too long. This is the response from the muscle, so we'll have to compare it to the preoperative where we did single recordings.
Yeah.
Right? So these values in here, like how fast does she go from 75 to 3? Does it feel like you have more women back?
Yes.
And when you clench down, it's hard for you to generate the same kind of pressure?
Yes.
Yes, that's the key. I mean, I see these people, they have this pattern, and you'll see them too as you start recording more. The muscle activity is out to here, you know, and it stays for seconds at a time. This should be flatlined like this up until there, and then when the person bites down, it should be massive contraction, and then when they move or slide or open, it should go away. Right? So this is pretty good for what she has here. If you bring about better simultaneity, better balance, and better disclusion, all those things, this should lessen.
Right.
Even though the disclusion is on this side.
Right.
Usually in the same contexts that affect the closure balance are part of the excursive movements. In those cases, I don't go up that high. I'll stay at mid-2. Mid-3 at the highest. Right, you need to look for that because that will shorten the disclusion and it will shorten the friction of the teeth. She's now more forward.
Right.
And this is a measure of that. Anytime this is near the middle, somewhere near the middle, not necessarily the middle meaning this middle, but the midline, that means you can treat the excursions to begin with. Contact is a consistent right lesions, and at times, actually it's pretty consistent, assuming this is tooth contact, at 40–50% of maximum opening is a consistent right-sided lesion also. This area on the right side, and we're assuming this is tooth contact. So you would select that, and then you'd go to the same one again, right before tooth contact. If I can get the disclusion without adding, it's better for the patient. Right. Although sometimes it really makes a big difference to add, and it happens much faster. You don't have to get any adjusting in the back teeth.
Yeah.
And the guidance is very shallow like this. That may help a lot to minimize how much you have to reduce in the back. So you see in the protrusion there's a very active period of mastoid function.
Is that normal?
It's a good question.